Hey guys, it's Jeff Trapp here with the Tax Planning Pros and the Jeff Trapp Podcast. And I'm so glad you decided to join me today. And guess what? You're overpaying in taxes. I know you don't want to hear that you're overpaying in taxes, but there's probably signs. You're probably wondering, hey, what is going on with my tax return? What is going on with my tax preparer? And if your tax preparer is saying to you, well, you made a lot of money, I guess it's great that you have to pay taxes, right? That's a good problem to have. Hashtag first world problems, right? You do not want to hear that. And so today, now that tax season is over, April 15th has come and gone. You may have filed your tax returns, you may have filed an extension, and you may feel like, man, that check that I just wrote, it stung. Seeing that money leave my bank account, that hurt really, really bad. I don't want that have that feeling ever again. Well, there's some things that you can do proactively. Right now is a great time to do 2024 tax planning. That's right. If you've already filed your 2023 tax return, it's a good time to figure out what went wrong in 2023 and correct it. They say the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again. So let's get it right and finally build that foundation to save money on taxes. Or you could be one of those people that haven't filed their 2023 taxes yet. And maybe, just maybe, there's something that can be done to save money on taxes for 2023, but not only 2023, 2024, 2025, and beyond. So it's super important that you sit down with your tax strategist and determine a proactive plan. And you might be thinking to yourself, Jeff, what the heck is tax planning and how can it help me? Well, a lot of folks think that, they're getting their taxes done. So that's tax planning. You submit your documents to your tax preparer and you hope and pray you don't get that phone call that you owe a lot of money in taxes, right? And then there is the proactive approach, the approach that I actually prefer, the approach that we take at the Tax Planning Pros, where we sit down and we analyze your life, your business, your income, your goals, maybe your retirement goals, vacation goals, paying for kids' college goals, and determine, how you can pay the least amount of tax possible based upon their goals. And, you may have goals to buy houses or rental properties and investments, and you need a whole different tax strategy surrounding that, especially if you're going to need financing. So why would you want to do tax planning? And I'm going to give you some great reasons why you would want to do tax planning. And the first one would be, just to save some money, to have some extra cash in your pocket, have some walking around money to spend on the things that you like to do. If you wait to the last minute and file your taxes or compile your tax data, you might be missing out on deductions if you're not taking that proactive approach. And that leads us into the next thing, avoiding surprises. Well, what kind of surprises would I avoid? Well, of course, a large tax bill, right? So if this can help, with the shock value of maybe having to owe, if you're not planning on that, and so you want to make sure that you know where things stand throughout the year, especially on a quarterly basis. If you do proper tax planning, it's going to improve your cash flow management, meaning you're going to know how much money you actually have in your business to spend on advertising, hiring. It'd be important to know if you can actually make payroll, or is that tax bill going to cripple you so much that you can't operate your business? Those are good things to know and something that can be flushed out during a proactive tax planning process. It also helps you make informed financial decisions when you properly tax plan, because now hey, do I have money to invest in that investment property? Do I have money to send the kids to college? Do I have money to make that extra hire? Do I have money to go on that vacation? And then, of course, with proper tax planning, it ensures proper compliance. You're making your estimated tax payments. You're not getting hit with late payment penalties, estimated tax penalties, filing penalties. And so you're in compliance in what the IRS is doing. Also, we can also optimize your retirement savings and protect your wealth with long-term wealth creation, right? I just read an article the other day in the Wall Street Journal that you're going to need at least $1.46 million to live off of when you retire. Well, what's your plan for that? Do you even have a plan? Well, planning for taxes can create that additional cash flow to invest in retirement and create that long-term wealth legacy for you and your family. And so these are just some of the things that can happen when you take a proactive tax planning approach. So if you found this helpful, please, you know, go ahead, like, share, and subscribe. I highly encourage you to speak to a tax strategist. We'd love for you to speak to someone at our firm, but if not, at least take a proactive approach and speak to somebody. You can always download our free tax playbook below to get, some strategies to at least get that ball rolling and the juices flowing in terms of what you can do to save money on taxes. And once again, I'm Jeff Trapp with the Tax Planning Pros and the Jeff Trapp Podcast. I'm so glad you came today, and I look forward to chatting with you again next week. Have a great day. Bye-bye.